A touchdown for Longview!
Back it up about a half foot as Todd gives off down the middle, close to the goal line.
Man, he looks like he might be in there, but they say his knee went down before he crossed the plane, so it's now third down.
Longview will play for the ball, of course, try to cause a turnover.
And it's a quarterback sneak, and Todd, no forward progress there.
And the center of that Lobo line stood up and just simply knocked Paul Todd back as a great brick wall, a green brick wall arose right in the middle of that Longview Lobo line, and nothing doing up the middle on that play.
Actually, misspoke just a moment ago. As Daniel's run, though he didn't score, he did pick up a first down. So that quarterback sneak by Todd was a first down play, and now it's second down and goal at the 1 yard line. Here's the handoff to Daniel, and he is into the end zone this time as Kyle Daniel takes it in from a yard out, and the Mavericks have answered right back following the tally run. The Mavericks get the kickoff, return from Starling, and take it down and regain the lead.
What a football game. Boy, both teams came out of the dressing room at halftime with fire in their eyes. A PAT attempt right now.
Robbie Spears on to attempt it. And his kick is up, and it is good. And with 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter, our score now, Marshall 21 and Longview 14. Here's the pooch kick that Robbie Spears angles to the far side of the field and taken at the 38. It's going to give the Lobos good field position to begin this series. And watch the touchdown here, Buzz, by Kyle Daniels.
He's into the end zone there. Simply a little dive off tackle in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. Longview comes up with good field position on the pooch. They did keep it out of Talley's hands, but come up with good field position.
38-yard lines. Talley is the setback behind quarterback Trey Pierce, and Talley gets the handoff, and here goes Fred Talley with some running room up to the 44, picked up about 6, and he's thrown back at that point. Leading the way that time was Jason Pruitt for the Mavericks, and helped out by Billy Lee on the bottom of the pile. It's going to be second down at about 4.
Now this Fred Talley's a fighter. He crossed the line of scrimmage, was attacked in the secondary, able to nudge forward for short yardage, but it was all on individual determination and drive that he made that run.
Second down for the Lobos. Talley once again bounces off a tackler or two, gets up to about the 46-yard line, covered there. So short gain for Talley that time of only about a yard or two.
Well, he's certainly the workhorse in this third quarter so far for the Longview Lobos, as he has been in most every game. He's real good down the middle. If you get him down the middle, have a hole there. And if there's any daylight at all in the secondary, it's long gone for Fred Talley. He's a very elusive runner. One of the kind of runners you just can't put a hit on. Hard to hit, hard to bring down.
Credit Billy Lee with that last stop for Marshall. Now third down, a long 2 for the Lobos. And it's Talley with the call. And it's going to be close to the first down as they run in from the far side with the spot. He may have picked it up by about the length of the football.
You know, it was ever so close, but if you're watch real close, the whistle hadn't blown, and Talley was still jutting those feet. And because of that drive, I mean, he had 3 or 4 of those Marshall Mavericks on his back. He was pushing 3 or 4 Mavericks back and goes for the first down. Fred Talley, all-state runner.
At Talley. Boy, he has meant a lot to this Lobo team over the last 3 years. Started as a sophomore. First and 10 for Longview at the 49-yard line. Here's a flare out to the near side. Courtney Taylor has it, and he is dropped for a loss as the Mavericks sniffed it out, and a host of them back there. And leading the way was number 4, Philip Gray.
Well, this is just like some telepathic memory or something that they remember when this worked well in the first half for the Longview Lobos, but that time it was diagnosed and bottled up well. Nothing doing on that offensive play for the Lobos.
Loss is almost 3 yards back to the 46, second down and 13 for Longview. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third period. Lobos trail the Mavericks by a score of 21-14 here at Lobo Stadium. Trey Pierce optioning down the line, pitches back to Talley, trying to get outside, but Mavericks come up and 3 of them knock Talley down after he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but nothing more.
Well, the defense was, they were just too much. They were running laterally, just eyeball to eyeball. They were, when Fred Talley got that ball, he could look across the line of scrimmage and see 3 or 4 of those red-shirted Mavericks just shadowing him down. Nothing there. Couldn't turn the corner as the defense was relentless on that particular play. They were just waiting for Fred Talley. No blocking out there.
Kelvin Lewis made the initial hit that time for the Mavericks, 170-pound senior. And it's 3rd down and 11 for the Lobos as the ball is spotted at the Longview 48-yard line. Trey Pierce straight back to pass, loops it over the middle and past the outstretched hands of the intended receiver, Walter Sharp, the tight end, 200-pound sophomore, couldn't get to it, and the Lobos are going to have to kick it away.
Well, Sharp missed that when he was low to the ground. Didn't quite have the needed yardage anyway, but it falls incomplete. Longview will kick it away. There you see Pierce winging it just out of the reach of the intended receiver. 4:34 in the third quarter. Longview is going to have to give up the pigskin. And, oh, wow, kicking away from that guy back there.
Big field position kick here. William Morrison, who averages 41 yards a kick, gets it away, and Starling fields it at the 12-yard line. Green jerseys all over the place. No place to go. He keeps going backwards. You're going the wrong way. Oh, my. And Starling, trying to make something happen, is stopped at the 1-yard line.
Oh, I thought they had a safety almost. Starling was just dancing from side to side to side. Looks like a safety, but evidently he came out on the field, thus owning the football is Marshall on about their own 1-yard. Look at him, back and forth. I'll go this way. No,
go down.
I can't go. Lay down, roll over, do something. No, I'm going this way. No, I'll go back that way. Let me dance to this side. Look at this twist here. Do the Watusi. Hey, Sid, he was tackled. Well,
I think his momentum carried him into the end zone.
Okay, I think
and they
so,
spotted at the 1-yard line.
Okay, looks like a safety to me, but
terrible field position for the Mavericks, so a good opportunity for the Lobos on defense. And we'll see what they can come up with here as Paul Todd wings it out to the near side, gives them a little breathing room. Up to the 5-yard line goes Kendrick Starling. So a pickup of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Well, Kendrick is throwing a very Starling is, of course, in the flat, but Todd is throwing a dangerous pass. I mean, you're passing on the 1-yard line. You have confidence in your receiver. That's a dangerous throw deep in your own territory. Wow, but it works out for a couple of yards, gives them a little breathing room.
Good defensive work by Bo White on the corner that time. 2nd down for the Mavericks and 6 at the 5-yard line. And this time the handoff straight ahead to Kyle Daniel, and he wedges it out another 2 or 3 yards up to about the 8. So a big 3rd down stop opportunity coming up for the Lobo defense to try and keep that field position. And the Mavericks definitely want to try and pick up a 1st down here on 3rd and 3.
Well, this is a must call. If Longview wants to get back in this ball game, they must have the football. To get the football, they've got to hold the Mavericks on this 3rd down play. So the crowd is on their feet across this mass stadium here at Lobo Stadium, anticipating this 3rd down call. Big play.
3rd and 3 at the 8-yard line. Todd has them up to the line of scrimmage. Only 2 seconds, and they're going to get penalized. The delay of game here.
Wow.
And that's going to back it up back to about the 4-yard line.
You know, mistakes is so important. We pointed out, and when you get in critical situations like this 3rd down play and you blow it and you get 5 yards marked off against you, man, that is a super-duper mistake as the Lobos are going to set up camp with a better chance now on 3rd down, but they've really got the Marshall Mavericks pinned against the goal line down there now.
3rd and 8 as it's spotted at the 3-yard line. And again, that play clock is winding down. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Here come the Mavericks on a big 3rd and 8. Todd loops it. There's a man open. and up for the first down yard, still loose
Can you believe that?
at the 30-yard line. My goodness gracious.
Can you believe the talent of that young man? That ball was simply floating.